So the DJI Lito 1 and Lito X1 are part of this new lineup that hasn't officially launched yet, but between FCC filings and multiple leaks, it's pretty clear these are real and coming soon, and on the surface they look like DJI is just making more compact, sub 250 gram drones. But here's the thing, DJI already has a lot of drones in that exact category. If you look at the current lineup, the mini series already covers everything from beginners to serious creators. You've got options like the Mini 2SE and Mini 4K for people just getting started, then the Mini 3 and Mini 3 Pro sitting in the middle, and all the way up to something like the Mini 4 Pro or Mini 5 Pro, depending on region and weight tolerance, which is already pushing into pro level territory. On top of that, DJI has also experimented with simpler drones like the Neo, which focus more on automation and ease of use rather than traditional flying. So when you hear Lito 1 and Lito X1, the obvious question is, where do these even fit? The Lito 1, based on everything that's leaked so far, feels like DJI trying to simplify things even further than the mini series. This looks like a drone designed to remove friction completely. It's expected to have around 22 gigabytes of internal storage, which means you don't even have to think about SD cards, and everything about it points toward ease of use. Simple controls, lightweight design, and basic intelligent modes. The leaked pricing puts it somewhere around the $330 mark, although again, that's not officially confirmed. Then you have the Lito X1, which is clearly aimed at people who want more than that, but still don't want to step into the more traditional mini or air lineup. This one steps things up with around 42 gigabytes of internal storage, a more advanced transmission system, probably 05, and LiDAR assisted 360-degree obstacle avoidance. You're looking at roughly 30 minutes of flight time on a standard battery, possibly extending to around 50 minutes with a larger one, but that will most definitely go beyond the weight threshold, along with intelligent features like tracking and waypoint flying. The leaked pricing here is around $759, which again places it close to the higher end of the mini lineup, but still below full prosumer drones. But the real value here, and this is the part that actually makes the Lito series interesting, is not the specs. It's the shift in approach, because technically DJI already has beginner, mid-range, and advanced drones under 250 grams. That gap is already filled. What the Lito series seems to be doing instead is changing how you interact with a drone. The mini lineup still feels like traditional drones. You use a controller, you learn the controls, and there's a bit of a learning curve. The Lito drones, at least based on what we're seeing, feel like they're trying to behave more like everyday gadgets. Something closer to an action camera that just happens to fly. Less setup, less friction, less thinking. And that's why this lineup actually matters. The Lito 1 looks like your first drone in the most literal sense, while the Lito X1 feels like your first serious camera drone without stepping into complexity. It's not replacing the mini series, it's sitting alongside it, targeting people who might find even the mini drones a bit too much. So yeah, on paper, these might look like just more sub 250 gram drones, but in reality, DJI might be testing a completely different kind of user experience here. Peace.